Abusia Yamama Kwabasun Koso Aba POG Media so make sure Safin Wabaswa Oba like and was subscribe and I face what my shade you made in. I'm a full front soon sent to me aka. And some air coso my Ghana my yen so yadi penny say Brownie Brown no yabemi abida for the air co and the air bar. Na the some and air coso highway so. Aya Dr. N.Tamaklo na din send me about one and some new do papa. Na odin some way etu dawo eye brother bola re show so awatu ni din eye star chat na omunko matwetwe nim na bola re etru question bi ma papa yi say opanyini yenim se udi akotene paawo NPP amanyoku ni ma chese NPP fo ntimi ntu anamo bi abra omonye dey omon consult na this coming December elections na yade a NPP fo say eye possible so mo be break the 8 inti opanyini that same way odwene ho say we na opanyini tena wona chese o sire twe na o se hwe NPP for say dey omo kwa ko break 8 no country bay Ghana ha there be ensida a opanyini twema under civilized country no say political party be elko elections na so obewini a obelusu so a na NPP amayoku no this coming December elections na yade o ma yade omo lose totally say ekase ye kotu free and fair elections pa dia ene enya dia NPP amanyoku no betimi afa enkunim dia botire na yade ekuta aje say na nsem ni mu edu pa na papa e kire say eye ono Tamaklo die NPP amanyoku na yade ono wa okro ne nsa afli party no if it's a secret bi o party ni ma epia bontin aga na fo nyina be hu say NPP amanyoku party na eda wosan enye party a eda wotrasa na oman panyin dada John ejekum Akuffo ni masema oyede o kan ba Akuffo no mba bonten emba emmeka no kure na nyede enhwe Ghana fo na onim se ebrepamu no Akuffo be ba bonten ayede ede dansem na ayede aba be tuja chese ensema papa ne di tuja na de na nsem ni mu edupa nte busua mepese mo be mi akotie ensem ni mu bi na ansa na yebe kono me sure so wonsem kan ye bia or the best your comment section or be like and subscribe and our face. What's me I share you made you know. I'm a full front soon to me. I can, Madam Massey.
Founding father,
a member,
or one of the founding fathers, or a member, a founding member of the NPP. Is the NPP ready to break the 8? Where you sit?
Look, in politics, in civilized world, when a party will win election, you know it. It's based on this performance.
What do you see?
What I see now is a party that has been led, unfortunately, by an autocrat.
Are you calling the president an autocrat?
I say an autocrat.
He's your good friend.
He is my good friend.
And you are calling him
the way I know. But you know, you stay in this country. Look at what is happening. Who?
It's a democracy. The president.
No.
Really?
You see, when you talk of democracy, I told you, democracy has a lot of wings. You follow me? But where you have a situation where one individual word is final, then you have a problem. That is not democracy. You can see yourself what is happening. Look at the mess the former finance minister took us through. It took even members from our party in parliament, majority, demanded for him to dismiss her. I saw them live on the television. I took a telephone to get in touch with one of the leaders called Akuffo. You can ask him.
You called him?
Oh, yes. I looked for his number and I got it. I called him and I said, gentlemen, you have done something that I admire. To have the courage and come out in your numbers to challenge or demand that the finance minister is incompetent, there must be change. But I warned him, I told him, don't allow Akuffo Addo to talk you out of it. And he talked them out of it.
The president talked
them. Yes.
No, they said things have changed, now they can come back.
No, that's why I said don't allow that to happen. He's there. That's Akuffo. I don't even know him. I've never seen physically.
So you think that your own party, of which you are a founding member,
yeah,
looking at what is going on will not break the 8?
No, now, I look at myself as an apolitical figure.
Oh, so you are no more an NPP member?
I am an NPP. I look at myself.
You will not go on an NPP platform and campaign for the party if you are called upon?
You see, the party that I joined is not what is there now. Just like Alan Fremante said, it's not what is there now.
So why don't you break away then?
No, you don't break away. This party definitely will be restructured.
The party will be restructured?
Absolutely.
It means that then there's an issue.
There is, but you should know that. You are a journalist, you should know that. That party will be, there are people who restructure that party. Because that is not the tradition of the party. The elders, those who form the party.
Or have a semblance of it that the party has been hijacked by some people?
Absolutely, that is what is happening. That's why I say it's been led by
the great NPP party. President Akuffo is alive. They are great.
No, but listen, Akuffo, I know Akuffo very well.
Yes.
Akuffo will not talk the way I'm talking. But Akuffo knows what is happening. You follow me? Akuffo will not come into public like I am doing now. But I don't care.
He has an issue? President Akuffo has an issue with the party?
No. Akuffo is an experienced politician. You follow me?
Yes.
Very, very experienced politician. But I have learned a lot from him. I remember before even
he spoke at the manifesto launch, so if clearly he has issues.
Whenever Akuffo is speaking, just listen to him carefully. You follow me? Akuffo cautioned us earlier on about Akuffo. You know that.
What did he say?
He didn't mention the name of Akuffo, but he was talking to party members that they should be careful whom they pick as a leader. When he was a leader,
did President Akuffo tell you that he was unhappy?
No, I say Akuffo will not personally.
No, but I'm saying that personally, have you engaged with him?
I talk to Akuffo a lot.
Is he unhappy?
I listen to me.
Yes.
I say he's an experienced politician. He will know what to do. Definitely, I believe at the right time, Akuffo will talk.
He will talk.
But those that I would like to caution today, to caution the electoral commissioner, the chiefs, especially Asante.
Oh, you are calling?
Oh, yes.
Asante?
Yeah.
For what?
Because if we want peace, listen to me, if we want peace, not him alone, they have House of Chiefs, including my own cousin who is a chief, also in Angmo. You follow me? And other chiefs. If they joke with this election, this country will be split into pieces. I am telling you. You see, you asked me a question, and I told you that when a party will win an election, you see it. It happened recently in Britain. Recently, about 4 months ago. My own party has not performed well.
The NPP has not performed well.
You know it. All sort of infractions. You follow me? There is no even, you know what has happened.
Will the NDC win the 2024 election?
I don't know who will win the next elections. That I can't tell.
But you're saying that the NPP will not win.
Then what I'm saying is that NPP, if they will allow the election to be held freely, there's no way they can win.
Wow.
But you should, look, you should listen to people on television who have been interviewed, ordinary people. How do you win an election? You win an election when you have performed well.
Former President Mahama says that the country needs a reset. Vice President Bawumia, who is now the flag bearer of the NPP, says we need an upgrade. Do we need a reset or an upgrade from a seasoned politician?
Look, that is left to the two of them. That's no business of mine.
But when you say it, is it a reset or an upgrade?
I say that is left to the two of them. What they should rather be careful about is how to advise their followers. Otherwise, we shall walk into a disaster.
You are worried about the peace.
Look, it happened to Achampo. He was advised. He took it as a joke. It happened to Liman. No one should think that you can maneuver to get votes to be able to defeat the other contestants. Because when you do that, then you want to create a situation that will worry this country. Look, we are so close to disaster. I am telling you.
Then look, that's why we need the National Peace Council.
National Peace Council, are they not there?
They are there.
What have they been saying? Nothing. Recently, I heard recently. Now, those who died during the last election, what did they say about it? You see, you have to, where I am in life now, I'm not afraid of anybody. I don't need anything from anybody. I don't need anything. I'm telling you. I don't need anything from anybody. Since my party came into power, not a single person. You can ask them, even the president, I know him very well.
You don't got in a contract or you not?
You ask them, any of them. I don't need it. So I'll speak my mind. Where you have a situation where physical cash worth millions of dollars will be found in a minister's house, do you call that a justice? That is completely robbing the ordinary person in society. And that is what is going on. All sort of infractions.
Well, it's their own money. I know what you're driving at.
I'm coming. This is where I disagreed entirely with Alan Chermantin. Because as I said earlier, if you had listened to me, Alan had no business joining the second term of Akuffo.
Oh, you would have advised him not to?
I said it. I have the document. Number one, he was a minister on Akuffo. He did well. He was a minister, he was a minister on Akuffo in the first term. I believe strongly, and I said it, that if he wants to pass his own political future, because I noticed these things, he should have got out of the government.
After 2020?
Absolutely. And the reason is quite simple. You are a cabinet minister, decisions are taken. You can't tell me that you don't know what is happening in cabinet. You can't. You follow me? Even while he was a minister, when the government was formed newly, there were a lot of things. People who are supposed to be.
It's a bushia and Semnubi and a cocotiana, Dr. N.Tamaklo, the Tuaso and our Casse. As far as Ghana is concerned, no. Say, Open West President, our Bettina Ghana Kunyasua, a Yanana Adodanka Akuffo. Esan say, Akuffo Bettina Kunyasun, on fa, Ubia Samunya Day, and Yasem, on any decision they final. Just say, Ocean Yomansua, SCCO, Akuffo government man, like a near nine, Cecilia da Pa, Minister Paeska, Yakuhu no Nedem, a year Akuffo Nanka Sanofa, a yakin of Oriata. Scano Ojia, and I said, Bosiana or Magana Bonanache, or Monankasano, or mobile somewhere with Titi or my night day. Upon some nights, and Yasim Kumano on a day, and wedding car Cadadam, while running some NPP party, say NPP, a Kufuado family names men free party party, and Nadia or no, N.Tamaklo, your Baba join NPP among you could be a match, say, Nansem na. Or the two are soon a mood to pan a year and debracem. It's a Bushama Pesamo Sabamiako, Niakoti and Sama, a year, Dr. N.Tamaklo, and the two are soon.
Close to the president have to pay money. You guys forget things too quickly. There and then, if I had been Alan, I would have resigned. I'm telling you.
The cash for seats.
Exactly, cash for seats.
Seat saga, yes. But
you see, people forget things too early.
They set up a committee and the people were cleared.
Cleared by who?
The committee that, they didn't know
please.
Or you didn't believe in that. Yeah.
Where you have a minister committing a crime in Australia, was it not cleared? Please.
Let's talk about the two manifestos of the two political parties, the NPP and the NDC. I know you've gone through maybe a casual look or you've really gone through thoroughly. Which one appeals to you? Which of the two?
Honestly, I've not gone through thoroughly.
You haven't. But you've heard...
Their manifestos don't mean anything to me.
Manifestos don't mean anything.
I said their manifestos,
okay.
Both of them.
NPP,
for the simple reason that this country, when Nkrumah started, he built this nation on continuity. Kwame Nkrumah started with Mahama, Tema Township, Akosombo, motorway, which today now is nothing to write home about, Ghana Medical School, Ghana Armed Forces. This is how his work goes. People don't know. He brought the Israelis to come and teach our boys how to fly.
Nkrumah did.
Oh, yes. You see, these are things that people have to know. He also created the Ghana Navy. But then we had only the army. The British never left us a navy. Nkrumah created them. Then Nkrumah created the Ghana Law School. Then he was thinking about engineering. Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. This is the type of leader we want. A selfless leader, not a leader who will come and then start misusing.
Is he the best president Ghana's ever?
Absolutely, to me.
Hands down. Over President Akuffo, under whom you served.
Don't ask me whether Akuffo or not. I say he's the best president. To me, he is really the founder of Ghana.
So they are not founders. There's one founder of Ghana.
No. Even the U.S., when you talk of founders, you mention certain names that they know them to be a founder, one name. You follow me? There's no question about that. What Kwame Nkrumah did, the work he did, formation of his own political party, how he won votes, how he stayed long in parliament. The only thing probably I disagree with him was when he turned the party, when he turned the country into a one-party state. And that also brought his downfall.
So then why didn't you join the CPP? You joined the NPP.
I was too young. I was a student at that time.
You were a student at that time. But of course, now the CPP is there. If you believe in the ideologies of Kwame Nkrumah.
I don't believe in the ideologies of the CPP.
But for Kwame Nkrumah.
Because the CPP itself disappointed Kwame Nkrumah. But Nkrumah thought he had roots. So when he was overthrown, he thought.
I'm surprised because you served under President Akuffo. President Akuffo Addo is your good friend. Recently, Dr. Matthew Poku-Prempeh, we all know as Napo, says that President Akuffo Addo is the best. I mean, over Nkrumah. You would choose Nkrumah over your best friend.
You heard what happened after that statement. Before that statement, he was advised by Otumfuo. In less than an hour, he went to make that statement. That gentleman, I will caution him. I will caution that he should know how to speak. Because loose talk will lead him into disruption. I'm speaking from experience. It's not my age group at all. Loose talk. I don't know how. As I said earlier, and I've said this also earlier, that Bawumia will not be given the opportunity to choose his own man. I said it.
So are you saying that he was impressed upon to choose? He has started the credentials of Dr. Matthew Poku-Prempeh, a good friend. You heard him at the manifesto.
Listen, before he started saying that, he has already been presented. So what else do you expect him to do? I earlier on said Bawumia would not be given the opportunity to choose his own man.
But he did. He says he knows this man when he was outdoored in Kumasi. We know what was said and all of that. Don't you think that is the team to beat? The two of them, Dr. Bawumia, Dr. Matthew Poku-Prempeh, in your own party.
I know Bawumia. Bawumia comes to me in this house.
Oh, he comes to you in this house?
No, Bawumia was given to me to be trained by Akuffo Addo.
Wow.
I am telling you, they are alike. I don't talk loosely. in Akufo-Addo's house. That was on the 2nd January. When we finished the election, the first election that we lost, Akufo-Addo lost.
2008.
2009.
2009. 2nd January
He
2009.
called me. Look, there's a picture here. I'll show you. You see myself and Akufo-Addo
And
Aliu Mahama in Bimbila. Because of Bawumia, we went there. Bawumia comes to me in this house. He said, you can go ask him. He's a gentleman. But unfortunately, he hasn't got the guts. If Bawumia can say no on principle, he will be the best person. I'm telling you. And what this country lacks is the ability or the principle to say no on principle. I'll give you an example, you'll be shocked. In 1967, I was then a student. A man by the name K.G. Osaibonso. You might have heard the name. He was a minister of information in a military regime under General Ankara. Two editors of a newspaper were sacked without his knowledge. The graphic editor was sacked. I think that time it was Cameron Dodo. The Ghanaian Times editor was sacked as a result of an article they wrote. Listen to me carefully. Without the knowledge of information minister, K.G. Osebo was then a young lawyer from Mampong. He wrote his resignation letter and handed it over to government. The general couldn't believe it. The general called him. General Ankara called him. I'm talking about after the overthrow of Akroma. He said, young man, do you really mean what I put there? I said, yes, I stand by what is there. These are the type of people who can run a country.
You were 25 years then, in 67. You identified with that, and that's what you represent. Yes.
At that time, at 67, I wasn't 25. It's impossible.
Right.
I wasn't at all. I was still a medical student.
Okay.
Okay. But the point I wanted to make is that until we are able to learn the culture of resignation, this country can never move forward. Believe me, in a civilized country, I use the word civilized in quote. If we had been in a civilized country, most of the ministers would have resigned voluntarily.
Under Akuffo.
I am telling you. But you people should see it. You should see it. You should see it.
We'll come to that and we'll ask of your best performing minister under President Akuffo. But for now, let's stay with the politics of the NDC and the NPP. You've heard former President Mahama talking about the 24-hour economy. Do you think it's possible?
No, you see, I am not an economist to begin with. And I don't like going to areas that I have no idea. As I said, that is his own program.
Is he winning you over? Do you see some connect with the people with his message?
I believe strongly before anybody takes any decision, the person must have thought through it. You follow me? Because if you do not, just like I remember when Akuffo was interviewed on BBC concerning this school, what was the name?
Is it free SHS?
Free education.
Yeah.
The host was trying to question him. I listened to the program, how that can be funded. And he went around. Of course, he maneuvered out of it without giving how the whole thing can be funded. Look, be sincere with yourself and tell me whether that particular system is working now. The
but PSHS is there. Even President Mahama says that if he becomes president, in the event that he's elected as the president of Ghana, he will just review it, he will not cancel it. It means that it's working.
Look.
But shouldn't we give it time, Doc?
Look, Joy TV came out with a report. And that was so abysmal. About the free SHS.
That free SHS has done what?
The problems are numerous. Feeding problems, clothing problems.
Just with everything, Doc. Shouldn't we give it some time and then we...
The free SHS is in the Constitution. But it says... Progressive. That's all. Why
you think President Akuffo rushed it?
Of course, he rushed it. He did. You ask yourself, Kwame Nkrumah, who even created the Constitution far back, why should you say it must be done progressively? He built a lot of secondary schools in Nkrumah, technical schools and universities. But he knew that the still must be progressive because there are people who can afford to look after their children well.
But that has been established, and that's why I've been saying that there should be a review of it, and those who can pay can pay.
Exactly.
But maybe it was good for him to have started it. A lot of people have gone into it and gotten education and educated.
People have gone, but you ask yourself, what sort of material will come out?
So you are looking at the qualitative.
Of course, yes. Now look at the number of young people who have finished this and they are in the streets doing nothing. You see them.
Do you think Alan Kyerematen is a third force of the country, from what you see as a political watcher?
I don't think Alan is the third force.
You don't?
I don't think so. Look, as we sit down now, I don't see any serious third force in this country. Because most of them who came in recently, they all talk to the other political parties for monies.
For monies?
I am telling you.
Really? I mean, there's
Look,
Dr. Hassan Ayariga of the APC.
I say they are.
There's Nana Kwame Bediako.
Bediako, I don't know him.
Oh, you've not heard of the new force?
I have heard of the new force.
Yes.
When
Don't you think
I don't
it's a
know
force
him,
to reckon with?
I don't think so. He was interviewed by City TV. City TV, I watch him. And the gentleman asked him about the source of his money. It nearly became a blow in the studio.
Dr. Hassan Ayariga.
Hassan Ayariga is just a perpetual, what do you call it, presidential, this thing. Is a candidate or whatever it is. He's not a serious person.
He's not a serious person.
Oh, you see,
that's an indictment on his character. I mean, he's been on the ballot.
It's not an indictment on his character.
Because he believes that he can be president of Ghana.
He cannot. I mean, when you say a presidential material, you must be able to. Parties that are well organized, like you have in the U.S. You follow me? You have in the U.S. the Republican Party, Democratic Party. Recently, a son of former Robert F. Kennedy wanted to contest.
It's a Bushia winning summer, a opinion, a N.Tamaklo, at the Bawumia, or Chese, a coming December elections, a idea NPP for Omonto or margin, no more free by Marianisa, and Nadia da or bad government here or Mabedana Dianase or Mamma Wofun or Mabedana di Ama Ghana Phobia, Ghana Nibia whom, and Nadia Ghana for the Kakoto or Maba. Ama NPP ama yokuni se omonto aso no monyede omundi eso anaso mumbreki the 8 sebi Ghana fo nye ejimifo atese ensem no na papa na ni abre papa na chese o kan no ochuma NPP for the money ato eye electoral commission Jane Mensa so se die tie bia obewia abatu onima yede amom ena obo yisi ne kokose se wonim no ye da mistake ne dia disaster kese ene besi wo microphone Ghana nti ya ade a ohwe authorities ne se omunya eye electoral commissioner Jane Mensa omunya ne kasachire pa na se adinboni bia na NPP amayoko ne dia hye ne trim no se onfanwia abatu onim no oyin free ne trim na jese omen have free and fair elections na Ghana asumdie enye dey emria omanim ti abusua medam asesa moje epine de ekotie eye Dr. N.Tamaklo ensema ode babedom ye aha eye POG Media medam asesa